happy, what is this? Happy, I can't even remember, Thursday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday, everybody. So, this is day 6 for Raya, and she still looks good. But, you know, I told you I needed some care back here in these sections. But it's time to go ahead and reset her. I try to do that every 4 to 5 days. The 5th day was yesterday. I didn't sleep with any scrunchies last night, so this is what we have. And I've been running this week, so I'm a little tired. So I decided to change my bathroom location, doing my hair, and I'm seated. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna just wash, do one wash today, since I double washed on Saturday. Well, I didn't double wash, I'm sorry. I used a clarifying shampoo with my moisturizing shampoo. And today I'm just going to use the moisturizing shampoo. Hold on, let me start my timer up there. So, somebody asked me, can you please go back and do your live while my hair is out? Yes, I will go ahead and do that and wash fire. So you do have the option. It's still warm. I want it warm in my house. I like it that way, but I'm telling you, sometimes when I have it on a cooler setting, it's still warm. So we use the ENBBA Heavy Hold as our styler the last time. And we're going to do it again, and I'm going to try to correct the mistake that I made with my, with that back section of my hair. Welcome to the live with Rosa and Ryan. I'm trying to get my hair washed before it's time for me to get started for work today. So, sacrificing my workout time to do my hair. I wanted to wake up a little earlier, but I was clearly tired, so my regular time is what it ended up being. Welcome to the live, Rosa and Ryan. We are resetting the 6-day-old wash and go while seated today. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the live. Don't forget to like the live, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, as well as share the live if you like. So I'm just wetting my hair. Good morning. So I have natural gray hair. This is not colored. This is the color of my hair and how it grows out naturally. And on my channel, I share health information, my health journey. I use it as my accountability, as well as I am sharing my natural hair journey, what works for me. Not telling you that this is what you need to do, but this is what works for me. Hello, Midnight Eclipse from India. Welcome to the live. Don't forget to like the live. What time is it over in India? Just trying to wet my hair and to rinse all the product as much as possible from my hair. Is what I'm doing right now. So water is the great moisturizer. Namaste. It's a great moisturizer. And just a like I need moisture. This is your moisture. Try to wash for my gray natural, you know, at least once a week. When I do a wash and go, I try to wash every 4 to 5 days. But this is day 6. And I am wearing gloves because I have some snag nails and I do not want to snag my hair. So, hence, we are wearing gloves. This set was done previously with the ENBBA Natural Heavy Hold and OG Topper, the Curl and Brace Holding Gel, and it lives well. But when I set my hair, I knew this part was not as elongated and defined as it needed to be before I even set it in the dryer. But I did it anyway, and I saw it. But it still was beautiful. I am in the USA. It's where I am. In the state of Virginia. Hello, Sinner. Welcome to the live. Don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live. I'd appreciate it. Helps my channel. Good morning, Robin Johnson from Ohio. Welcome to the live. Thank you for liking the live. Whoever liked the live, I appreciate it. We are resetting Raya before work. I was too tired to do her last night. And Raya is my hair, for those of you who don't know. And my name is Rosa. So I have been wetting my hair for the last 5 minutes or so. In India, the time is 2:48 p.m. Oh, okay. It is, if it's 2:48 for you, no, it can't be. 5:48. I started the live at 5:10, so maybe it's about 5, I don't know, maybe about 5:20, 5:25. I don't have my watch on. This is a book. But yeah, it's in the morning, a.m. I think that's as flat as Raya is going to get. Try to put enough water in here to weigh her down. We're going to go ahead and start with our wash. Today we're just going to wash once. And I'm using the CurlMix Honey Hydration. This is a great moisturizing shampoo. So I'm using that much. And shampoo is for your scalp and conditioners for your hair. So the goal with shampoo in your hair is to get your scalp clean. So I'm going around, concentrate on the edges, and then I kind of go in and open up my hair to get the shampoo in to the inside to get to my scalp and massage. Best part of the wash. So just with the pads of my fingers, I am not, my fingertips are not scratching my hair, just like doing like that with my fingers. And so CurlMix is a botanical product. They don't have tons of preservatives or anything like that in the product because they make them in small batches. Out of Chicago. This is not a sponsored ad. This is just what I use. So just sharing what I use. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. So yeah, we're just trying to get Raya cleansed, and I'm going to take a little water add to it. This is a water-based product, so water helps to spread the product as well. So I may have to go in here a second time. Let's see. And I'm just bringing the shampoo down the strands of my hair, and then going in, I'm holding the hair, and this moisturizing product shampoo is so it has so much slip. You can start to detangle your hair in the shampoo. I'm going to kind of get that out of the way. And I just got a cut, and my stylist, she did such an excellent job. I was having so many tangles and stuff like that. I knew it was time to get more than a trim. I needed a cut. And this cut is on point. My hair is falling in place like it should. Put some water in my bottle, but it's falling in place like it should. It's doing all the things. So I'm just getting some water. Easier to squirt it this way. It's one of those old, the perm, I guess perm bottle. I mean not perm, but dye bottles or something like that. That I had. I just put shampoo on my lip. And I'm just trying to go in, because I really only want to wash once, so I'm trying to get this in here. That is my goal. I may have to come in with a second little wash, so I'm going to come in with some water first, see if I can spread the product. What do you use to wash your natural hair to make it grow? I'm not going to say anything that you can put on your hair. I think that's a scam to make your hair grow. I'm not a trichologist or cosmetologist, but what I have learned is that we all have our own growth rates, and our hair can grow, and it is growing. It's not that it's not growing. I think really the issue is retaining the length, and one of the things that we need to make sure that we're doing is washing our hair, in my opinion, every 7 days. I used to wash my hair like once a month. I used to hold on to or waiting to wash as long as I could. But when I started to wash weekly, and I also increased my water, and I also started to do things that did not put strain on my hair, the length was retained. You go and look in my post. I posted a picture and I showed you about 3 years ago. I cut my hair really short, and I just cut it again. And I think on here there's a short where you see where my hair was blown out. It was past this length down here, but I got all the dead ends cut off. I've done that before, and as quick as I can get it done, the hair comes back. The thing for the key is I do low manipulation styles like, you know, a wash and go or twist, because this is my second week wearing my wash and go. I wear it one more week probably, and then I'm going to put it back in twist. And I'm not going to, I can wash it in the twist, and I'm not doing a whole lot of manipulation to my hair, but I'm keeping moisture in my hair and things like that. So I don't think that there is a product that does that. There's work we have to do. We have to, you know, like nourish our bodies from the inside, which helps with the healthy hair. And we also need to make sure that we are taking care of our hair. I know people don't want to hear that part, but that's the truth. It's not the product, in my opinion. You should use clean products. That helps because some of the products that we're using, they have a lot of silicones in there and it coats the hair. It's almost like suffocating the hair. Yeah, it makes it look good and shiny, but your hair is not getting the nourishment it needs. So you need to get water in there. So sometimes we're not clarifying our hair enough. So I maybe clarify my hair every 4 to 5 weeks, depending on if I add a product, and sometimes I do, add a product in there that has those silicones and stuff in there. You need to get that stuff off your hair so that the water can penetrate your hair. Good morning to a size healthier. Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. So I think I'm going to go in and just do another quick wash. Really only wanted to do one, but I think I needed another shampoo. Yeah, because I think a lot of the products will work and do what you want. It's what it's being applied to. And your hair is the canvas. And sometimes our hair is not as healthy as we think it is. And then we start to blame products as the culprit. And it's not the product. It's our hair. It could be, medication you're taking. It could be a vitamin deficiency. Like, I just found out I was low in vitamin B1. So go get your blood test done, because that's important too. Hair is attached to us. It's attached to your body. Your hair is a part of you. So if you're not feeling well, your hair is going to reflect that. If something's wrong, your hair is going to reflect that as well. So it's a lot to do with us taking care of our hair. So, feels good, feels good, feels good, feels good. And I'm so glad I got my cut, because the tangles have significantly decreased. My hair falls into place. So some people, we hold on to hair sometimes to our detriment. I'm not saying cut off all your hair. I'm saying get your trims and your cuts as you need to, because I find that when I get that, my hair grows so much better. Not gonna say it grows faster, but it seems like it just comes back as quick as she cuts it. And that's just been my experience. Plus, heredity has a lot to do with it. My mom had beautiful long hair from a child to an adult. And all of her daughters and sons, have beautiful hair. So heredity has a lot to do with it as well. But that's not to say that your hair can't grow. It just grows at different rates. And we have different times of the year when our hair is in a growing phase. I'm not going to get technical on you because I don't remember the phase names, but we have a phase where our hair grows. Then we have a phase where it stops. And you could tell those times of the year, if you pay attention to your hair long enough, when you're in that phase of growth. And it lasts for months at a time, and then it goes into a phase where it's not growing. It's just almost like it's dormant. So, look on my water getting warm on its own again. But I've been working out. I walk every day, but I've been doing this 4-week body weight program. So it's like the same 5 to 6 exercises for a 4-day period. You know, one day is total body, one day is upper body, the next day is lower body, and then the last one is a HIIT workout. And so I do that 4 days in the week and walk every day. That's important. But I found that when I take care of my nutrition and get my movement in, I just started back with the body weight training. But I was just walking for a long time because I had been going to physical therapy and they told me I couldn't be working out or whatever. So I took it easy, but to get back into it, oh my goodness, you can tell when you haven't done something in a while. All right, so there's that. And this water is getting even warmer. Okay, so we have washed out our shampoo, and now we're going to go in with our conditioner, and that's CurlMix as well. Let me get that out. So I have the bottle turned out upside down. This is their OG conditioner in vanilla berry. Oop! I forgot the last wash I put water in there, so I should have been trying to get all the rest of it out. So that's gone. That's gone. Let me throw it away. And now my other favorite is their, this is the same conditioner, just in the scent lavender. So I'm getting me a nice, generous amount, going really well with my conditioner. And I'm going to go ahead and start with the ends, which is the oldest part of your hair, guys. So make sure you're nourishing them and work my way up. Like I said, I just got my cut a week ago, Thursday. So a week ago today, I just got my cut. And the first few washes is a little wonky to get used to the new length and everything, but I'm loving it. I love the smell too. So anyway, we're getting it applied to our ends and working our way up. Remember, I told you conditioner is for the hair. So you're not trying to put this on your scalp. How often do you do a protein treatment? I don't do a protein treatment often, Robin, because with the gray hair, we have a lot of protein in our hair, and I have not found that I've needed one, and I have not done one in more than 2 years. So, and when I go to my stylist, you know, when I went Thursday, I talked about that. First of all, I didn't feel like my hair needed the protein, and she agreed. And you know, you can, I think you can do stuff following trends, but you need to know your hair. And for our gray hair, we have a lot of protein in our hair, and to add extra protein when you don't need it, it's like having strong nails and then you're doing something to make them even stronger, and you go to tap it into something and it snaps off. That's what happens to your hair when you have too much protein. So you got to figure out what your hair looks like, or you know, when it's limp and lifeless and everything, and start to figure out if you need that. Yes, yes, that is the truth about gray hair. We have lost the melanin in our hair, and the reason why gray hair is so wiry, as people would say, is because we have so many layers that, and that's why gray hair mimics low porosity hair. Too, you have so many layers, cuticle layers, that we're trying to get through when we are shampooing our hair, because you know, shampoo is the thing that's going to open up those cuticle layers. But you know, I used to wonder why my hair, you know, I could put water on it and it just beaded and sat on top. You know, they were like, it's low porosity and stuff like that. But yes, that's true too. But the water couldn't get in, it couldn't penetrate. So I used to use, you know, like heat to get it in and stuff like that. But I've since learned that if I have a good shampoo and I'm shampooing well, because that's where the base of most, all of them, I was like most, all your hairstyles is going to start is in that rinsing and shampoo phase, because that's going to help. That determines if you have a good shampoo doing the job it's supposed to do, then all the other stuff, it makes way for the other things to come in. Good morning. Welcome to the live. I am back for a little bit to while my hair is out, because I'm definitely going to twist it back up. But since I wore my twist for 3 weeks, somebody had a great idea. They were like, you know, however long I do a protective style, that's how long they leave it out. So I wore my twist for 3 weeks, so I will leave my hair out for 3 weeks and put it back up for 3 weeks. So I think that's going to be what we're going to do. So I'm just detangling with my fingers first. And I use a lot of conditioner. For one, it smells good. And for two, I have dense hair. And I want to make sure, it might look like it's getting everywhere, but it's not. I gotta make sure I open up the hair. I can see my hair in the back too, in the mirror I have up here. I think you guys can see it right there. But just going through and just opening up the hair, making sure I get this conditioner all in my hair. And then I am gonna, oh gosh, I'm gonna, hold on one second, get some water quickly in my bottle. That was quicker than trying to let the stream of water do it for me. Don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live. I would appreciate it. So now I'm adding water. And why, Rosa, are you adding water to Raya? Well, water helps to spread the product around in my hair. So, because this product is a water-based product, so water is your friend when using it. It's not rinsing the product out, it's just helping to distribute the product throughout. So see, and we're just trying to make sure before I go in with my tool, I'm going in with my fingers first. You said which shampoo and conditioner is being used. Oh, okay. So the shampoo is the CurlMix Honey Hydration, and I washed twice this time. And then the conditioner, this is the shampoo, CurlMix Honey Hydration, and this is the conditioner that I'm using. And I use a little bit of the, it's the same conditioner, it just has the scent of vanilla berry. And the last wash I had used used it as well, and I had some water left in the bottle that had some product, and I just poured the rest of it on my hair. So, welcome to the live. We're going to start with sectioning and detangling my hair. So I'm going to put this hair in the stream of water. And first with my fingers. Hello, Harpreet Singh. Welcome to the live. Don't forget to double tap the screen and like the live. It's more than 10 of you and I got 3 likes. Really? Anyway, here is, I'm detangling from the ends. You want to be careful with your hair and slowly work up to the top. You don't want to come from the top down till you get those ends worked with. And again, I do the same thing every time, guys, because it works for me. So, there. Alright. Try to brush in all the different directions. The goal here is to smooth the product in, looking for my towel, smooth the product in, as well as we want to, thank you for the like, I appreciate it. We want to get out any shed hair as well. So that is the goal when we're detangling our hair. Because you know when you're just living day to day, you are shedding about 100 strands of hair every day. Okay? So when people say, oh, I had a whole lot of breakage or something like that, it's not that you had breakage, you just probably didn't comb your hair or whatever. And then now you're seeing what has come out that was coming out daily. That's just what our hair does. It sheds on a daily basis. There you go. So, I'm putting this over here. I'm going to detangle this in 2 sections. So I'm going to take my bottle, squirt in my other bathroom so I can sit down today, because I've had a week and I haven't been able to get all my sleep in. Then I got up early again to do my hair because I got more work to do. So, and my curls in the front are a lot looser than my curls in the back of my head. Different curl patterns all over. I don't subscribe to the curl chart. My hair is just my hair. And I'm learning to love all, or I have learned, I will say that. I have learned to love my hair in whatever state it's in. I think that's so important. Don't understand, but okay. Alright, so that is detangled. And we're going to detangle this section right here. And I'm going to put some water. Oh, my hair can lean into this water. And this is the place where I can tell the most difference from my cut. This would tangle up on me so much. up here, but after my cut, not so much. So first, your fingers are your first best tool. Some people don't use a tool. I find that my fingers are not enough to get all of my shed hair out, so I do prefer a tool. I also used to use a tool when I would style it, you know, putting the gels in or whatever. But I found I don't need that. I don't like the mechanical look to the curls that it gives. So I try to work my fingers when it comes to that section. Nice and detangled, and see the shed here? I know my hair is a lot of white and the conditioner is white too, but there's shed hair. From this section and from all the front. So we're going to just twist this up and get that out of the way. And I just have the back to do. Welcome to the live with Rosa and Raya. In a minute, I'm going to redo this wash and go. Again, this is the ENBBA. I'm doing a test for her. I'm just heavy hold. Same formula, just a thinner product. I feel this is another reason why you should, you said using a styling tool seems to bring fits for you, like from the conditioner phase, or when you actually are in putting in your gels, or you know, or just in general. It shrinks my curls even more when I use a tool. Putting in gels, yeah, so it shrinks my curls. It all depends on the product that I'm using too, but it does shrink up my curls. So I've shied away from it, and I don't let my stylist use a tool in my hair when it comes to the gels either. Her tool is going to be her fingers. So we're putting water in that section, but see how, like, I don't know if you noticed, even when I finish, these curls draw up even more, but it brings life to the cut. I love that almost bobby shape to my hair, because this plays well and it draws up. Just when I did it the last time, I knew it. I think I said it too. I was like, oh, let me put some more water. I needed to not just put some more water, I needed to put some more gel in that section too. So, because I do that first, it always starts to dry and shrink up, and I normally go back through and do water and gel. I know that you said something about coronavirus update, but I don't know what the rest of that is. Sorry. Okay, so detangled. Twist it up. I think I'm going to twist this in two sections. The top from the bottom. My bottom area has more dark hair. This has not grayed down here, but everything above there and up has. It's funny. Put those there. And work this last section. Sometimes we want to rush through this, but this is, you know, like when if you want to, the curls you see in the conditioner, normally, that's the curls that we're looking to lock in. Because that's your natural curls, you know, with the water added. And after a while, you'll start to, when you're cleansing your hair on a consistent basis, you'll start to see your curls, in my opinion, in the water. Oh, got it. Let me see if I can touch the screen and do that. There's my water getting warm again. So we're working through with the fingers first. And then we're going to come in with the tool. Don't forget to double tap the screen to like the live. There. Now let me do the top. Ooh, finally. So we have done all of the conditioning and the detangling. Took a little bit longer only because, than last week, because I washed twice. So I'm gonna just put these clips in and start to rinse my hair. Ooh, this water. Turn it down some more. It is warm. Alright. Trying to get it to cool off a little bit. So this was from the front. Let me see. Got my little grabber here. Put that down. And let me show you it wasn't really much. I'm going to have to show you in the brush, but I don't know if you can see that. It's not really much. Let's see. But this is unique to me, guys. So that's the back. So not so much hair. Oops, sorry. My camera's right here. Alright, so we're gonna just start to rinse this. And I have to remember to not use so much. I think also I used a lot of leave-in and CurlMix's leave-ins and stuff. They're concentrated, and I used a lot of leave-in. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. So I gotta remember not to use so much this time. And the last time, the last wash I did, I had the music playing and I thought it was low enough, and so the whole video got blocked. Then I went in and took out the, like asked them to take out the music, which I think it takes my talking out as well, but at least it came back. So I have no music today because I don't want to have that happen again. But one time I was able to do it and it didn't get flagged at all. But I think I had it low enough and I just didn't this time. Alright, so that is done. With my fingers one more time. Twist this up and get it out of the way. That way I know I did it. The riot is so much better after the cut, I'm telling you. So much better. Alright, let's try to go in the same order. That I did it. Next time, if I come live, I'll come after I've done all of this because I will want to deep condition my hair with some heat. Sit under my blow dryer. With a cap on. Just working through Raya. Making sure to rinse out all the conditioner. We're not going to leave any conditioner in. We're going to put some leave-in in, but we don't need any conditioner left behind. Alright, so this one's done. We're getting there. This, twisting my hair and doing it this way keeps it organized, and then it'll be ready for when I put the gels in the same way. I tried using a leave-in before gel. My set comes out frizzy every time. When my stylist uses one, the set doesn't last as long. Oh, okay. So, yeah, again, it's personal preference. I find that my gray hair, I'm washing every 4 to 5 days, and I used too much leave-in, because, I used too much, and I didn't use enough gel in those sections in the back, more so on this side, but the rest of my hair was just fine. Again, it's personal preference. I just find my hair behaves better on the moisture side, so I'm not looking for 7-day longevity anymore. I'm trying to make sure that I'm retaining as much moisture as possible, and the leave-in helps me with that. So again, it's personal preference, and you have to do what works best for you and your lifestyle. That's another thing that comes into play. So I'm glad, like whatever works for you. If not using a leave-in gives you the longevity that you're looking for, and your hair is still in a great shape, go for it. But you already know that what works for you. You've learned, that's the key. You've learned what works for you. And that's what we have to do, is do the things that work for our hair. It's not a one-size-fits-all. I've tried it, for more than a year and a half without the leave-in, and don't like the results of how my hair behaves. So I put the leave-in back in, because I would use it, but then, or sterilizing, I was like, oh, that stuff doesn't work for my hair. But I found like I was using like too much. So I need a lot. That's just been my experience. It's been my experience. All right. Make sure we get all of that hair. Last section. Do the top section first. Together. I already tangled it up, so just keep on working on that bottom section now. Welcome to the live with Rosa and Raya. We are rinsing out our conditioner and getting ready to style with the ENBBA Naturals Heavy Hold and OG Copper. It's a crime scene, y'all. I had to rinse off this conditioner on the shower curtain. Okay. Oh. Do water all in my face. And those who know I hate that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, since that's out, and put my my leave-in conditioner. So here is the pineapple potion that I'm using, leave-in, and remembering not to do too much like I did last time. I do tend to be heavy-handed. I've been working on it. Oh yeah. So that is how much I am putting in this section. And that's a vast difference from what I did last time. So. I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and apply this all section by section. So I just put leave-in in, and this is the ENBBA that I'm using, the heavy hole. This is a tester. So see, this is the thing, it runs out really easy. See how easy that comes out? So I'm going to take 2 pumps and put in. This section. That's my start. Going in with 2 more pumps. This is my base gel. This is the heavy hole ENBBA. And so it's a base gel because you should be using more of that gel than you are of the topper. I remember when I first started using ENBBA, I did not, well, I used a lot of that topper, and I found that you didn't need a lot. A little goes a long way for that topper. So I'm just going like a comb to make sure I am spreading the product through this section. Then I'll twist it up and let it sit while I'm doing the other sections. I think that'll work better for me. Now this is the topper. Yep. Hold on. So that's the topper. Put more back here. And I'm doing it like in a ponytail motion. I don't know if you can see in that little mirror back there. I'm just kind of working it in. Using my fingers as the comb. And you see the hair is clumping nicely. And when I come back to style, I add the water in there. So right now, I'm just going to let this marinate together. Right, that's what I was saying. I guess I was trying to make sure you knew I was, you probably didn't hear in the beginning. I am testing. This is what yours looks like. That's what your regular heavy hold looks like. This is the heavy hold as well, but it is a testing formula. It's the same product. It's just she's trying to develop it to come out a lot easier out of the pump. So that's all I'm doing. Is same product, just I'm testing this for her. So that's all I want you to know. Nothing wrong with yours. This is a tester, is what I'm doing. So I don't want you to go back and tell her Hey, Rosa had another, she knows what I have, but I'm just saying this is what it is. So I'm going to go in with some leave-in to both sections. That way I won't use too much. Okay. Oh, too much? Too much. All right. There. That's what I'm using. Work on those ends. In my sections. And when I apply ENBBA on my hair, I like to have my hair damp. Normally when I want it to be wet, you're going to see I put a shower cap on to hold in the moisture, but in the water, I'm fine with it being damp. That's what I want it to be, and then I'll add water as needed. What I find that her gel, the Heavy Hold, it does an amazing job of sucking in the water once you get it on your hair. So, Heavy Hold tester. I'm going to do 2 pumps on the bottom and 2 pumps on the top. And that's like I did on the other side, 4 pumps total. But if this side needs more, because this side acted up, I will put more. And I knew it. You know in this phase, if your hair is doing something that it's going to present after it's dry, you know it in this phase. I knew it, but I was like, I'll roll with it. But I knew it. And I think I even said it on the video. I was like, yeah, I need to put some more over here. So I was right on target as I did it. I'll need to put more. And I'm going to put 1 more pump over here. Your different sides of your hair act differently too. So you have to, triage each section based on how you know your hair performs. Better. See that? Isn't that a whole lot better? Yes. So, you know your hair. Don't second guess your hair. Don't second guess what you need to do, because you know your hair. So I just kind of, I'm putting it on in a rubbing fashion, almost like pulling at a ponytail like that, and then let me go through. Yeah, so even more so than your stylist, you know your hair. So they put their hands in your hair maybe 3 to 4 times a year, and you're in your hair all the time. So that's why a partnership, you need to share information so that they know so much better. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and go in with the ENBBA topper. I just ordered me another one. This is where I am in it, but it's getting hard to get it out now. Gotta move it around. Alright. Hopefully I don't go overboard with it. That little slimy texture, it always gets me. Alright, so we're going to go in like Gotta go from the top and go from the bottom and then do like a ponytail motion. Oh, that's so much better than last time. And I'm going to twist this up, let it marinate while I go ahead and handle the other section. Where did I put that one? Okay. All right. So now we're over here. And I have to speak out loud. It's leave-in I use next. And I think that's enough. Oh, Lord. I got some over here, so I'm going to kind of, maybe I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. Hold on. I think I just got some on my hair. I'm going to do these two sections. Go with this one first. So I ended up with some extra leave-in and I don't want to have too much. And I think this one touched it. Let's see. Alright, so let's put this right there. Okay. So now, and so what happened was I had, yes, it's clumping together so much nicer than last time because I'm not trying to rush again. Maybe that's it. It was late the last time. I was tired. That's why you don't do your hair when you're tired. I almost did it last night, but I was tired. So I went ahead and set up my bathroom down here. I was like, I'm going to put my bench in here. And I'm going to sit down and do my hair. Because I know I'm still tired. But I can remove some of the issues by sitting and not standing, and that has, this more than anything else has helped so much, just not standing. Yeah, this one might be able to take me through to Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I definitely won't have to wash on Saturday. Or I'm not going to. Whatever it gives me, I'm not going to wash on Saturday. See, that's so much better too. So just gotta work it in to where you want it to be. And remember, I told you last time I used too much conditioner, leave-in conditioner, and I knew it because as soon as I was putting it on, the hair, you know, my hair is already white, but it turned white, and then on my gloves it turned white, and you see it's not white. So I did not use a ton of conditioner like I did last time. That's why you have to take notes. You have to pay attention to. I'm just doing a little bit more, but that is perfect. So it is clumping. It is flatter, and it's fine that it's flatter because it will grow in volume. My hair just does that, period, but it doesn't need to start out that way, so I can have some longevity to it. So that is with the base conditioner, and that looks good. And let's go in now with some OG topper. We're going to start with that much. And do that same kind of ponytail motion. And I'm happy with that, and we're going to twist it up and get it out the way. And this, again, is like, it helps it to marinate together, you know, form those curls even more. Let me put some leave-in over here. I already got leave-in on the top, and I speak out loud so I won't re-go do something to my hair that I shouldn't. So this is the only section without leave-in. And I think it has enough on the cap. Yeah, that's how I got on my other section of my hair. So without product, or it's product on there, just leave in. Getting the leave-in off my glove. And I want to make sure we're getting at the base of your hair all the way down, because that helps with what do you call it, your definition from your roots, because sometimes we're worried about the ends and not the root, and then that's when we don't get the definition going at the root too. Smoothing. The product on. Hopefully I don't run out. I think this will be the last wash and go with this one. We're at the bottom. I'm going to probably have to use some regular heavy hold up here. We'll see. I'm going to have to open up this bottle. Or maybe move it around. Maybe that's where it needs it. Let's see. Maybe not. open up the bottle. Pull it off from there. We'll go in with some topper. That's the topper right there. We're using the ENBBA Naturals Heavy Hold and OG topper. We washed with CurlMix Honey Hydration and the CurlMix Masters Collection. Is that Masters Collection? No, it's the OG. Okay, so now we'll twist this up. And hopefully what's in the bottom of the bottle, I can use on this top section because it already has a leave-in in there. And this is what I have left in the bottom. Okay. So we'll be starting with that. That's how it looks on my glove. And then I'll start at the bottom and go up in ponytail motions. Like this. Okay, got that out. But she's starting to wave up. Get it all on there. Okay, I think that's all it's going to do for me. I'm going to put some water in there because I found that when I was testing the other product, the Heavy Hold mixed well with water and still worked well when I put it on my hair. And I need more. It comes out more like a jelly still. Those ends smoothing. Do you have those? Yeah. And do they work well? There's those curls. Why is liking this? This is my section that frizzes up so fast. So if I want to make sure Robin, where'd you get them from? Did you get it from Amazon? No, you didn't say stop beating up those bottles. Oh, they work well. Okay, guys, are you tell me where you get them from? Share, so I can get some. And then I can stop beating up the bottle to a size healthier. So they're makeup mini spatulas. Is that what it is? That's what I look for when I look at Amazon. So I like that. Look at that. That's just the heavy hold gel. I'm going to put a little bit of water in here just in case I need some more of this gel in any section when we go back and define. Okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Sharing is caring. So now we're going to put some of the OG Topper on there. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's gel. Yeah, it's gel, but I need to rub it around some more. Yeah, it's slimy. It really looks slimy. They come in different lengths too. You said mine with 3 in a pack. Okay, awesome. 3 in a pack. They should be different lengths because I needed to come out of these bottles. I want all my products. I got shed hair, and we don't want to put that back in. When you see shed hair in your hand, when you're applying product, don't put it back in your hair. You just did all that work in the detangling process to pull it out, so don't put it back in. All right, so that's done. Now let's go back and define this hair. I could do a shake, but I find that going back and defining the hair is so much better. So I started here. No, I didn't. I started here. So let's see what that hair looks like. And if we need to add anything more to it. Puffed up a little bit. Oh, and it's time to add our water. So let me okay. So now add a little water to Ryan. You're just going in and almost like separating and smoothing. Yeah, I'm telling you, to me it's a game changer because then you really get the product, you know, like application to your hair, and then, in my opinion, because I feel like ENBBA sucks up the water so well. After, and you already have the product like penetrating in your strands, it's not the water. And then, since ENBBA is a humectant, it's going to draw the water into your hair. That's the non-scientific version from Rosa, but that's how I feel it happens. And Amazon. And these big clips that I have right here, I just found these at my local beauty supply store, and I love those too. This section and smoothing it through. And last. Alright, so that part is done, and let's go. I like it to be twisted up, not hanging down. But I think I stole the clip from it, so that's why it's hanging down. And let's split that off. Put some water in this down here. Smooth it through. You just hear the gel and you feel it. You like start to just wake back up again. And just kind of smoothing and separating. sure. Smoothing it through the length of my curls, and then I'm separating from the root down. That helps give you movement too. So now so even looking at that, I think I'm going to take some of this gel, because you got to know your own hair. In this bottle, and work some of that in. Yes, I've defined this hair, but those, the clumps, but they'll clump back. I'll do a little quick shake. That's not bad. And just know, if you say, my hair can't take all of that, remember, I'm doing what my hair can take. And my hair can take all of this product. Gladly. Alright, so now, I'm going to put that clip over there. And I'll put this clip over here. And this stuff right there. And this water. Smooth it down. It should have been back there in the first place anyway. See that piece of gel fall? Okay, so let's take that clip. I'll bring that hair in there, and there's that gel. Okay. Now, get some of that water. Smoothing it down. Get the gel off my knuckle and put it right back on my hair. And where the hair wants to separate is where I'm normally allowing it to separate. Smoothing the gel back on the hair. I think it's about 6:45 now. $6.50 somewhere in there. Somebody on the East Coast, give me a time check. So put that right there. Water. And smooth it drill. Move it through. 647. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. This last section. Okay, 648. Trying to, okay. I must forget to add my water. Finish installing the top and then a little shake and tilt and we should be done. I'm hungry. Ready to eat some breakfast. Had a piece of Dave's Killer Bread raisin bread. Before I started the live. I may take a moment before I go get on this. No, I need to go get on the dryer. In about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I can take a break and get something to eat. I don't want it to shrink up. My hair to shrink up too far. Kitchen time, yes, yes, you know me, 205 healthy. I don't play about my food. Okay, that's a piece of shit here. Okay, so let me, while keeping those clips right there, do a little shake forward. And get the clip on the inside. That one could have come out, but let me see how my back is looking. Do a little. Okay, let me turn around and let you guys see a little bit of the back. I think it looks better than the last time. Oh, I have to fall off of the seat. We'll put it in the here a different way. And I think it works this way, but it's long now. Anyway, so I'm just trying to make sure it's good before I can see. I got a couple of hairs. You always want to double check the wet, see what it looks like, because what you get in the wet version is what you're going to get in the dry version. Nothing's going to change there. And that's a whole lot better. So, thank you, Robin. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more water, because that'll weigh it down. So I can make it upstairs to the dryer. I'll make sure I, come back and let you see what it looks like maybe midday. On my lunch break or something like that, and go live. But I like you. Hold on, I'm gonna just gotta know what you know, see what you see. Let's see. And you don't want to keep playing in it, but no, that was not a good thing. And, all right, so this is what we have today. There's the side, and there's the back, and there's the other side. Try not to slide off of this chair. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today, getting this squash done before work day. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will check you out later today to show you the reveal. All right, have a wonderful Thursday. Bye-bye. Uh-oh.